Good day. I'm going to discuss the National Building Code. It has something to do with the computation of the setbacks and the building footprint. So our project title is a proposed medium-rise condominium project. Example, a development with a basement. It has podium with covered parking and tower component, and on a project site having 2.5% slope. Statement of the problem: a privately owned company had decided that its C3 zone property with a total lot area, abbreviated as TLA, of 2,000 square meters, located in an urban area in Manila, be developed into a medium-rise office condominium. The project development shall consist of 4 types. First type is 30 square meters. So this is actually the gross floor area of the office units. And the second type is 60 square meters, gross floor area office units. The third type is 90 square meters, gross floor area of the office units. And the fourth type having 120 square meters, gross floor area for the office unit. Letter C, the project site features. The project site feature is located in an inside lot with 40 meters wide frontage facing south. The project site uniformly slopes at 2.5% towards 15 meters road right of way, or abbreviated as RROW. That is also at slope of 1/3 of 1% drainage towards the north, and which has 1.8 meters wide sidewalks at both sides. The surface of the sidewalk at the center of the project site frontage is considered to be the benchmark of the elevation as 0.0. The design objectives: to plan or design a high-density commercial building, marketable and attractive to small and medium-sized buyers. To plan or design the project in a way that can maximize profits for the project proponent. The ratio of the saleable versus non-saleable spaces based on the gross floor area of the building shall be ratioed to 70% saleable and 30% as the open space. And to plan or design a building that shall serve as a landmark in the host area. So take note of the problem. Problem number 1, it is C3, medium rise office condominium having a total lot area of 2,000 square meters. Project development shall consist of 4 types. First type having a 30 square meter gross floor area. Second type having 60 square meters gross floor area. Third type is 90 square meters gross floor area of the office units, and the fourth type having 120 square meters gross floor area of the office unit. Site features: it is an inside lot having 40 meters wide frontage facing south. Road right of way is 15 meters. It has 1.80 meters wide sidewalks at both sides. Surface of the sidewalk at the center of the project site is considered to be as elevation 0.00. So the design objective: the ratio of saleable versus non-saleable spaces based on the gross floor area shall be 70 to 30. Setback: front of the lot is 5 meters, sides of the lot is 2 meters, rear of the lot is 2 meters. So let me show here the sketch plan of the lot. So take note, the frontage of the lot is 40 meters, having a total area of 2,000 square meter. So here, it is considered to be a rectangular lot. So area of the lot is equivalent to frontage of the lot times side of the lot. So therefore, area of the lot having 40 meters, frontage of the lot, and the unknown here is the side of the lot. So therefore, the area of the lot is 2,000 square meter equals to 40 meters times side of the lot. So let us transpose this. So take note that the side of the lot is equivalent to 2,000 square meter divided by 40 meters. So therefore, the side of the lot is 50 meters. We were able to solve for the side of the lot. That's why we need to indicate it here. So take note that at the rear of the lot has a setback which is actually 2 meters. And the setback in front is 5 meters as indicated. And sideways, it is actually it has 2 meters. So if we deduct 40 meters from the setback, we have actually 36 meters. So this is already the building footprint. While at the side, so we need to deduct the setbacks, which is actually tantamount to 2 meters less 5 meters, which is actually equivalent to 43 meters. So now, to solve for the side of the lot, lot shape is a perfect rectangle. Area of the lot equals to frontage of the lot times side of the lot equals to 2,000 square meters equals to 40 meters, which is actually the frontage of the lot. The unknown here is the side of the lot. So therefore, the side of the lot is equivalent to 2,000 square meters divided by 40 meters, which is equivalent to 50 meters. So this is already the answer for the unknown. So what is the allowable maximum building footprint, which is actually abbreviated to AMBF? So the AMBF equals to 43 meters. Let us go over the figure where we took 43 meters. So meaning the 43 meters is found at its side. So that is already the dimension times 36 meters. So this is where we took 36 meters. So 36 times 43, that is already the allowable maximum building footprint, which is 1,548 square meters. Next is to solve for the total lot area of the rectangular lot. So take note that the total lot area of the rectangular lot is 50 meters times 40 meters, which is equivalent to 2,000 square meter. So take note, 40 meters, which is actually the frontage of the lot, and sideway is 50 meters. So therefore, 50 times 40 meters is equivalent to 2,000 square meter. So here, what is the maximum allowable percentage of site occupancy, or known as PSO? So the percentage of site occupancy is equivalent to allowable maximum building footprint divided by the total lot area times 100%. So therefore, we just copy this allowable maximum building footprint, which is equivalent to 1,548 square meter divided by the total lot area, which is actually equivalent to 2,000 square meter, multiply it by 100%. So therefore, the percentage of site occupancy is equivalent to 77 12.40%. So this is already the answer. Number 4 is, what is the maximum allowable impervious surface area? So impervious surface area is equivalent to area of the side number 2 plus the area of side number 3 plus the area of side number 4. So 2 meters times 43 meters. So let us go over the figure. So take note that this is 2 meters wide and 43 meters long. This is where we took this value. So I named it as area of side number 2. So take note, it has same bearing as the other side of the building, which is also equivalent to 2 meters times 43 meters. While the area of side number 4, which is actually 2 meters times 40 meters. So take note that we took 2 meters at this side and the length of the other side is 40 meters. That is why 2 times 40 meters. This is where we took that value. So therefore, if we're going to sum it up, the total impervious surface area is equivalent to 252 square meters. While for problem number 5, solve for the maximum allowable construction area, or abbreviated as MACA. So the percentage of impervious surface area is equivalent to impervious surface area divided by the total lot area times 100%. So therefore, let us go back where we took 252 square meters. It was taken from this solution. Then we need to divide it by 2000 square meter, which is actually the total lot area, times 100%. So therefore, the percentage of impervious surface area is 12.6%. Now, the MACA, or known as the maximum allowable construction area, is equivalent to percentage of site occupancy plus impervious surface area. So therefore, let us once again take a look at the solution where we took the percentage of site occupancy. This is the figure, 77.4%. Now let us add the impervious surface area, which is actually 12.6%. So So 12.6% is actually taken from this figure. So therefore, if we're going to add the percentage of site occupancy plus the impervious surface area, we have 90%. So once again, 77.40% is derived from this figure, and 12.6% is also taken from that figure. So therefore, we just add this. Now, the maximum allowable construction area is equivalent to 90%. So therefore, 90% is already your multiplying factor times the total lot area, which is actually 2000 square meters. So the solution here, therefore, 90% of 2000 is 1800 square meter. So this is already the answer. So what is the actual unpaved surface area, abbreviated as USA? Unpaved surface area, area of the front yard So you are actually referring to the setback. So take note that the frontage of the lot is 40 meters and having a setback of 5 meters. So therefore, the unpaved surface area is 200 square meters. So let us take a look at the frontage of the lot, which is actually 40 meters, having a width of 5 meters. So therefore, 5 times 40 is 200 square meter. So this is how we were able to obtain this answer. So what is the percentage of the total open space of the lot? Abbreviated as TOSL. So the total open space lot is equivalent to unpaved surface area plus impervious surface area. So the total open space of the lot is equivalent to 200 square meter plus 252 square meter, which is actually the impervious surface area. So take note, the impervious surface area is taken from this solution. So therefore, the total open space of the lot is equivalent to 452 square meters. So what is the percentage of the total open space of the lot? So therefore, it is equivalent to total open space of the lot divided by the total lot area, multiply it by 100%. So therefore, 452 square meter divided by 2000 square meter times 100%. So we have 22.60%. Now if we're going to round it off, therefore the percentage of total open space of the lot is equivalent to 23%. Now, what is the minimum unpaved surface area? So here, the minimum unpaved surface area is equivalent to 5% of the total lot area. So therefore, 5% of the total lot area, which is actually equivalent to 2000 square meter. So therefore, the minimum unpaved surface area is equivalent to 1000 square meter, which is actually the answer. Now, what is the minimum required parking slot for a second type of office unit having a 60 square meters? So meaning the 60 square meter gross floor area of the office unit. If you're going to look at our National Building Code for the parking requirement, it is indicated that there is only one parking slot per unit. So this is actually the answer already. So take note, for a 60 square meter gross floor area office unit, they are entitled for one parking slot per unit. Okay, so I would like you to refer to the National Building Code parking slot requirement for 60 square meter for condominium unit. Now, what is the minimum width of a disabled parking slot? So of course, it is already indicated in the National Building Code that the minimum width is actually 3.70 meters. So this ends the report.